Hey Scorpio, welcome to your weekly tarotscope reading from the 24th till the 30th of June. I hope you guys are all well, having a blessed week. So I've mentioned on previous videos for all the zodiac signs, we are currently going through a healing, purging, and releasing time. So to rest as much as possible and just feel it through. So, what do you guys need to know this week? What do you guys need to be aware of? You can apply this to your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs too. So what does Scorpio have in store for them this week? What is something that Scorpio should be aware of? And how will Scorpio feel this week? Scorpio. How will you guys feel? What can Scorpio expect? What is to come for Scorpio this week? What is to come for Scorpio this week? I feel as though you guys are releasing something quite heavy this week. I feel it like it's something that you guys probably don't want to release, but you feel as though you have to. Sheesh. Death. Your card. So, you guys are definitely releasing and purging a lot this week. And, you know, as it's coming to the end of June, it's the end of another cycle. It's the end of another shift for you. So, death is not necessarily a bad thing. Death comes in cycles, but we know ultimately that with death comes rebirth, comes birth of something new. And as we know, Scorpio, you guys are good at that. Ace of Cups. So, I feel as though you guys are almost changing the way that you view people and the way that you view yourself. Perhaps you're shedding something of yourself and it's making you feel a whole array of different emotions. And perhaps this is something that you've been carrying for quite some time. I almost feel as though you know that you have been shedding these last couple of months. But perhaps this is the big moment for you guys to finally release something that has caused you emotional disturbance. Because it's been fucking with your peace. It's definitely been messing with your peace. And death can come with a roller coaster of emotions, but you have to be able to sail and feel through it. And yeah, it may be scary. It may be scary, but knowing that you are always carried and you are always being guided through your journey can make it that much easier. Because Scorpio, you guys are known for rising from the ashes, because that's what you always do. You know how to do that best. You have seen the dark side more than times that you can count. More times than you can count. So, to you being able to face fear and death and uncertainty isn't necessarily anything new. But there's something that has been bothering you that feels as though something is shifting within you. And it's almost as if you've reverted back to a time in your past where you've carried this heavy time and you've experienced this heavy time. And it's almost as if it's replaying again. And you notice the signs. You notice the signs more than anyone else. Two of Pentacles. The Moon. Seeing through false illusions. Seeing through something that perhaps you're not supposed to see through, but you see through it anyway, because that's something you're good at. You're good at seeing through the facade that people carry. You're good at seeing through the facade that you carry yourself. But sometimes with you guys, Scorpio, I feel as though you don't acknowledge your emotions as much as you should. You know that they're there. You accept that they're there. But you don't feel them the way that you need to feel them. And perhaps this is because you know that if you feel them, this breaks the whole illusion of what you've been telling yourself. That you are okay. And that everything will be okay. And that's not to say that everything won't be okay, because everything is always okay. But it's admitting to yourself that actually, no, I'm not really doing okay right now. And that in itself is okay. Two of Pentacles is like you're trying to shift your mind into thinking from one perspective to another. And that's brilliant. That's brilliant that you're able to try and do that. But sometimes in order to get from one side to the other, we must break down what we've been telling ourselves and get to the root of how we feel. And that is the only way we can get from one stage to the next. It's this whole journey that we have to go through to really feel the depth of how we feel. And this week, that's what it's all about for you guys. making sure that you're feeling the truth of what you are experiencing right now. There's no need to hide anymore. You guys are definitely going through a transition, and it's probably a bit more tougher on your spirit than you would expect it to be, than what you like it to be. But honestly, it's better to admit to yourself that you're not okay and to go from there than to just completely be like, nope, I'm good. I'm completely fine. Well, no, you're not. And that's okay. There will be a breakthrough this week, and you will see through the illusion that you've been telling yourself, and you will come to terms with how you feel instead of pushing it away. You guys will be good. This is just something that is evolving you, evolving your journey, growth. That's all, Scorpio, my loves. I hope this resonates with you. If it doesn't, that's okay too. Let me know. If you don't already follow me on Twitter, please do so. My Twitter is LunaTarots, and my Instagram is LunaTarot by Chelsea. I love you guys. I will see you again soon. Have a blessed week.